Hello and welcome to another episode of Ohio Richlands. Today we have a really busy one going on. I've got another combine just come in to get unloaded. We're in the sunflower field and everything is ready to harvest, which is quite unusual. I'm going to try and get this guy right before the end of the field here, but it is going to be quite difficult. So yeah, every one of our fields is ready to harvest. And we have a lot to do. We need to try and get sheep sold as well. My goal is I'm trying to get the sheep all sold and enough money in to get this cow barn, but leaving enough in the bank so that, you know, if we need anything, we've got it. I can't see anything coming up in the sale that we would desperately need at the moment, but we can just take a quick look. So yeah, we're harvesting field 16 just now with sunflowers. We've got sunflowers in 13 that they're just going to nip over once they're done. I think they finished down here somewhere. Nip over and do field 13, then we're going to go back and swap headers, clear out both soybean fields. Then they're both going back to the yard and we'll take one out with a corn header again and go up and do our corn field at field 18. Then we need to find sheep. In fact, before that, we need to put the sunflowers into this oil mill, get it working so we can get sunflower oil, which I was actually going to put into this production to make vegetable fat, but turns out we don't need to because we've got 2 fields of soybeans, so we're going to use that soybeans here to make vegetable fat, and then the sunflower oil that we make is just going to be sold straight away. Cereal factory, we need to take corn down to that. We have raisins being produced from the harvest in the last episode. So we've got 2,200 litres there. We can start taking that down. We have so much honey at the yard as well, so we need to put that down as well. We sold the chickens as well. I don't have the figures to hand just now, but we do need to sell all the eggs because they are piling up. They don't need feed just yet because we only use 12,500 litres a day. And that's going to go down a little bit because we need to sell these 24 and 23 month old chickens. Sell that 1,000, and that means when they come in with the new chicks, we're going to have 1,000 of the chicks again, so it reduces the amount here. Now we need to find anything over either $600 or more we're going to sell with the sheep. So there is quite a good bit of them. There's a few 700, 725. So that should mount up the money quite quickly. I almost forgot as well, just seen it there. We have 10 Angus cows to sell once again. Dairy cows, we have now got 10 Holstein calves, so that's good. We also need to do something with the slurry. We do need to fertilise our field of barley that we seeded at the start of this episode. You've seen little screenshots of. So we need to do that. What are they blocked with? I can see them in the distance. They're stuck on something. I am going to guess a tree, but I'm not sure. Right, let's go down and figure out what they're doing. I hope the FS25 workers are better than this because, oh no, they've collided, I think. That's fantastic. The new header as well. How great. First day in use and they've collided. Yep. Right, we're going to have a word with them not to mess about with this equipment and finish these fields. Then we're going to see you in a little bit, probably sell some sheep. See how much we get from that. Hopefully by the end of this episode, we are going to have a new cow barn, or at least we're going to have the deposit paid for it. Right, let's go and sort these. I want to say the word. We're just going to do it. These clowns, because they are. I mean, you have the whole field. Oh, right, let's go and speak to these guys and get them sorted out. And we'll see you in just a minute. Hopefully get some sheep sold. Well, that is now the 1st of November. We have skipped forward another day. We've accomplished quite a lot, but we have 8,400 litres of croquettes to sell here just now. Should get it all in one, there we go. So that's $53,374 in the bank. Now what we need to do is go and sell 1,000 chickens, or 2 lots of 500. We did get 1,000 chickens this morning, and I think also last month as well. So same, we've done quite a lot. We have repaired a couple of tractors. We repaired the 9RX, which cost us $5,737. The 8R got repaired, $4,155. We also spent $6,400 on 8 bags of seeds. And we also sold 43,241 litres of eggs at the Ohio Co-op yesterday. That got us $58,505. I'm trying to drive at the same time as looking at my sheet, and this Jeep is really quick and I know it brakes really slow. We've also put down an application of slurry on our barley field. We need to do the other barley field as well, because we planted field, I want to say 14, I think that's right. We'll check in a second when we get up here. I'm only up here for one reason. I was going to go and sell the chickens first actually. Whoa, we really need to grade the edge of that road. But yeah, we'll get in here. He stopped right there. Oh, thanks very much. Should miss the fence anyway. Right, we're going to bypass the sheep. We're going to go up here, because if you've noticed the bank, we have dropped money very significantly. But just quickly before we go in here, we spent in total $19,600 on 56 bags of lime to do our fields. Then we cultivated them so they were ready for seeding. We've actually put in grass into every single field we own, and field 18, the one with the corn. But we've spent $576,467 on the brand new cow barn. And there is enough room. We might just landscape a little bit more out of here, maybe take a couple trees out so we've got room to come round to turn into here so we can get in and out with the tractor. But it is ready. The only thing, that's why I sold croquettes this morning and I need to sell chickens, because you get $25,000 including the transport back for selling 1,000 chickens, which we did last month and we're going to do again this morning to bring us just up over $100,000 in the bank. Because to put 240 Angus calves in here, it's going to cost us $72,000. It is not cheap. And we also need a lot of hay as well, because we've got 240, or between 230 and 240 Angus cows, ranging from calves to cows, fully grown, at 26 months, and every other month you get the 27th month cow to sell. So there's 240 most months there. There's going to be 240 here, and they go through 3 million litres of feed a year. So it's not really a small amount. So every single one of our fields has been limed, cultivated, they're ready to plant. We do need to roll these fields, but I don't think I'm going to bother, because we really need to shoot through the months now and get going, because FS25 is getting very, very close indeed. So I think it's just going to be basic field work we're going to be doing just to get the crops in and harvested again. This one's, I don't think this grass is going to be ready to the full stage, but I think what we will do is just harvest it as soon as it's ready and take what we get. We also need to use the pruner on these grapevines and the other ones. In fact, what we could do is nip across and have a look at the trees to see if there is any growth there yet or not. Then we're going to run down to the chicken barn, sell 1,000 chickens, and I think we'll maybe call the episode there. I've come in at a really funny angle for reversing this trailer round. Let me just get sorted out here. So yeah, let's go and take a look at the trees. I'm doing this all from a mirror, so it's maybe not going to work out perfect. Oh, I'm way off. We might have made this though. No. Right, let's go and take a look at the trees. We'll jump over there. Then we'll go back down, sell 1,000 chickens, see where we stand for today, and see if we can maybe take a load of grass bales, hay bales up here, sorry, and get the Angus cows in a couple of hours. So let's go and take a look at the trees, and we'll see you in a second. Well, I don't think there's any growth at all. However, the grass here is at the second stage of growth. We could actually cut this and bale it up today. However, there's rows of trees in here and it's going to be very difficult to get it right. And we'll probably get one pass down between each row of trees. But it could be enough just to start off the Angus cows. I think we might be worth doing that. But what we also didn't check is, we'll have a look at this. I don't know if it's going to show it because we still had corn the last time. Yeah, so we now got 147,000 litres. We actually got a total of just over 61,000 litres of corn from that new field. And if we look in here, we can now start this production. We got 112,433 litres of sunflowers from our two fields. We also sold 11,200 litres of croquettes. And I got $71,051. That was last month. I'm trying to remember when I sold the product. Right, let's try and not hit anything out here. Where's my trailer? Right, so we are going to now go down and get the chickens sold. We could have actually nipped down through there. It's better this way anyway. Right, we'll see you down at the chickens. We're going to sell 1,000 of them. Then back up here with a load of hay. And let's buy the Angus cows. Well, we sold the chickens, we got $25,000 including the transport for them. Then we came here to load up hay bales and we've just kind of came across something. We've only got 86 bales left, which gives us 660 odd thousand litres in total. But if we look here, we've got, at best, to get the grass at its best time, we've got 6 months, including today, including this month today. We've got 6 months till April. That's when we can put in our oats, corn if we need to, soybeans, and anything else we are going to be planting in that field. So we've got a good 6 months. And the Angus cows, I was wrong earlier with the 3 million litres of feed. I don't know where I was getting that figure from, but they take, the 240 we've got just now take 1 million litres of feed a year. So between now and April is 6 months, that's going to be 500,000 litres. We have enough to keep these Angus cows going. But if we buy the other 240, assuming it's the same amount, even though it's slightly reduced, it's maybe going to be about 350 to 400,000 litres, not the full 500,000 for the 6 months. We're going to still need the best part of 700,000 to 800,000 litres of feed in the next 6 months for these 240 we've got and the 240 calves we buy. Obviously we're going to run out before that, and being the coldest months of the year, I don't want to try and push that Angus cows in now. We could, however, wait until potentially January, see what the condition of the grass is, if it has grown up a stage enough so it's just before harvest, and then hopefully March we can harvest it. Failing that, it's April, but I think if we wait till the end of January, start of February, then we can put in that 240 Angus cows, the Angus calves. That gives us a month or so at full feed for the full 240 to try and get them over into April, and then we can cut our grass. That should work better, I think. But at the moment, we're just going to leave that 240 and just run with what we've got just now in our barns. I think that's the best option. It may not be. However, I think it's going to be the best option. But we've got 60 sheep in there, 60 lambs. Have we got any more here? Yep, we have 56 in there. And none in here. Huh. So that's that 1,000 we've got now. So now we've got 4,000 because we sold 1,000. So next month we'll get another lot of 1,000 so that we can sell these last two 500 lots to give us 5 individual sets of 1,000. It just kind of cleans the screen up a bit nicer as well. We could sell some more sheep today. They are just tipping over $600, although we just sold yesterday, so I think that'll do us for the sheep selling. Contracts, there's not going to be much, although we're not really focused on that. I was going to actually take on that cultivating contract, one of these two, if we didn't manage to have enough to put the Angus cows in, but now seeing how far away we are, 6 months away, we're not going to have enough hay, so there isn't much point in that just now, but we're going to leave the sunflower oil running. It's actually producing quite quickly as well. There's plenty of wool up there. Raisins, they'll be kind of finishing up soon. We've got in fact, we could take some down today, put the raisins in, throw in a bit of corn and honey, because I know we have lots of honey. And it's that time of the year that it's going to die down with production as well. So we can maybe try and put in what we can just to get out before, I think it's February. Cereal's February. There's 1,200 litres there, and where are we on this one? 1,200 as well. We topped up these with the wool not long ago, so they have plenty in there. We stopped the bread as well because it was getting quite low, but we have plenty of pallets of bread, which is good. We're going to need to put milk in there, and we're nearly out of sugar as well. I was debating whether or not to do more sugar, but that takes away a whole field that we could be using for something else, especially for producing anything for croquettes. Obviously for the flour you need the grains. And obviously cereal is a big one as well. That is our two big payers right now. And I think we have more than enough to keep us going. It's weird how the soybeans is still full, but it's running. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's why. Vegetable fat. So we could activate vegetable fat just now. Also premium potatoes, because the starch is getting quite low, so we're going to activate that as well to bring them up. In fact, we'll hold off with vegetable fat just now until the starch catches up to about 4,000 litres, and then we'll start that vegetable fat again. Other than that, I think we're all up to date with that. Animals could do with a little bit of feed. They've got plenty because they're only using 10,000 litres a day, so we have plenty of them to keep going. They could do with some grass. Yeah, we're going to go and see the animals just now, get them all fed. Probably jump into next month. Yeah, let's do that. So I think we'll leave the episode there. Again, we've done quite a lot. Probably not as much on screen as I would have liked. And the one thing I've just noticed we forgot to do, we fertilised this field. We forgot to put weed killer down. So that is my go-to just now. I'll do that before the cold weather really comes into effect and we are kind of stuck and we can't do anything. So we'll weed kill this field today. I think that'll do it. But I think we're going to leave the episode there. We're just going to check here. 500,000 litres in there and it's starting to overflow. Oh, that's brilliant. And we have plenty of honey and it's still, I think there's still a couple there. Are the bees still coming out? They are. I think the bees stopped coming out when they stopped producing, so I think that's going to be towards the end of this month. But yeah, we're going to leave the episode there. I'm going to wait to go and weed kill this field, get another job done. But as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon for the next one. Thank you all very much for watching.